So the 5 drawer fronts. Once that is all complete, we put that aside. And we should be left with the 2 sides and a top. Now the top is fairly easy. You just have 2 fastener screws. And we put that one aside. Now our next step is to recognize where is the left and where is the right. Now each board has a finished side. It's called the H-bend side. And the other side that is not finished. Those are the backs. The top and bottom is distinguished by this hole. If it has a hole in the top, it doesn't have it on the bottom, then this is the top. That means this will be the left facing side. Now we open up the package of all the slides. We separate the lefts and the rights. There is a marking, there should be a marking on the rights. It should say CR. If it doesn't, knowing that this is the top, the slide that has the edge on top goes facing upwards towards this hole. So now we're going to place all 5 of them approximately where the holes are. There are small marking holes. There should be 2 on each for each track. Then we're going to the screw pack. Please keep in mind that we try to put everything in a jar or a plate where it doesn't get mixed or separated. The next we're going to get all the silver cap screws aside. They have a little bit of a different thread. They're not as screws. They look like this. And we're going to place 2 on each track. Now they get placed in the holes that are a little bit wider so they could be adjusted if needed. The adjustments take place at the end when the drawers are closed and if one drawer front rubs the other one. You just need to slightly loosen it and just lower it or raise it depending on the drawer. You do want to make sure that these screws are in as far as possible where it could rub the other drawer track if it's not all the way enforced. Next, we place the mom caps and we put the dowels on top. The next we're using 5 screws and replacing them for all the small bases that we originally took out. As you see again, there are no dowels sticking out of the sides where they could again pierce through the board if hit too hard. Now that this is complete, we go on to the right side and we repeat the process the same exact way. Now that the age bending tape is on the opposite side, again, there's the top of the chest, the part that has a little bit of an edge goes facing up. And again, some of them might be labeled as R. Have a CR representing right side. The drawer slides, if matched to the correct holes, should be almost to the edge of the side. Now while he's doing that, I'm going to show what is left in the box. You have the panels for each drawer, and you have the backs. Now we look to put 5 of them together, which are the same size. These represent the drawer backs. If it's the drawer bottoms. You have 5 of them that should be shorter, and 3 of them that are longer. The longer ones are for the back of the chest. Now once this is complete, we take one chest side and we start from that. As you see, there's nearly or almost no parts left. The other parts are for the drawers, which we'll be doing next. It does come with an Allen key. To enforce it. Our next step, we're going to start placing in the top. Now, there should be an arrow facing up. That's in the open position. It needs to be turned clockwise as far as possible, where the little arrow is facing the opposite direction. It should lock it in. There should be no spacing anywhere. If there is spacing, you need to go back, unfasten.